Dear teachers, hello and welcome to yet another video. Today we will going to discuss based on a survey about OSCE and OSPE in BMS first and second professional teachers, along with an overview in new scheme of assessment in Ayurveda education, its problems and solutions. It's a kind request to spare 10 minutes out of your PG schedule and watch till the end. So this is the scheme of assessment mentioned in user manual IUUG 1 on page number 70. So this already we know. Also explanation for formative assessment is given, which we will see in detail. The similar is explained in user manual IUUG 2 on page number 37. I would like to bring your attention to the definition of formative assessment, that is, it is defined by two terms, periodic assessment and term test. In this context, the frequent word, that is formative assessment should be frequent activity after teaching, does not give any clear idea. But frequent we can consider as 3 assessment and 1 test. Also, by saying selecting appropriate method does not fulfill teacher's requirement, which we will see in detail in next slides. First, we will see a standard format, how periodic assessment can be conducted. You might be following the same, that periodic assessment can be conducted at every 40 to 45 days, that is 1.5 months, for 3 periodic tests, 4.5 months. After that, 1.5 month camp and final term test can be conducted. This is for one term. Now coming to interesting facts, what we can cover in 40 to 45 days before conducting a periodic assessment. We can cover about 16 to 20 lecture on non-lecture hour. For example, I have taken Swastarutta syllabus in which for topic 1 there are 3 lecture hours with 6 learning objectives, and for topic 2 there are 8 lecture hours and 5 non-lecture hours with 18 learning objectives. So roughly we have covered 16 hours in total. Now these points have different domain, different category, different level, different teaching learning methods, and also mentioned many or different assessment methods. Now anyone can please suggest an appropriate method for periodic assessment mentioned as in earlier slides. To understand this, we have come to Swastarutta syllabus copy. You can see here topic 1 Swastarutta, that is Swastha and Swasthya, which have 3 lectures. No non-lecture is advised. So there are 6 learning objectives. Assessment, TT theory, M, chart, T, EW, etc. Apart from this, there is one more question. Only in front of few learning objectives F is mentioned. Does it mean only those topics to be considered in periodic assessment or term test? The answer you can get it in, while some topics are designated solely for formative assessment, a majority of the subjects are intended for both formative and summative evaluation. The reference is given. Again, it is mentioned that periodic assessment shall be carried out at the end of teaching of a topic or a module or a particular portion of syllabus. There is a need to standardize it. If it cannot be generalized, definitely subject wise it can be standardized. Also, learning objectives can be matched with teaching hours. Example, we have seen Swastarutta topic 1 have 6 learning objectives and teaching hours 3. It can be simply redefined or refined as learning objective 75 for 75 lecture hours of Swastarutta. Same can be applied for all other subjects. One may feel that we have not talked about practicals as we are dealing OSCE and OSPE in this video. As discussed earlier, the distribution is similar to that of theory. In practicals, example Dincharya, there are 10 learning objective with 25 hours of practicals and 3 different assessment methods. Similar problems can be considered in practicals also. Above all, periodic assessment has to be conducted for 15 marks. Which topic to be considered, whether theory or practicals, and which assessment methods to be utilized. Coming to OSCE and OSPE, how we can conduct it for 15 marks for a batch of 60 students or 100 students. We will have a short discussion and overview from the results obtained from the survey. Now coming to main point of the survey, that is OSCE and OSPE, where first question where it is mandatory or when it to be conducted. So here we can see for Sanskrit and Ayurveda Itihas, assessment methods for periodic assessment are mentioned, which have 11. In point number 11 you can see specific periodic assessment it is separately mentioned. So there is a confusion. Again we can see in this there are 3 periodic assessment or term which can be conducted in different ways. For same Ayurveda Itihas it is mentioned. Same for Padartha Vijnana, 1 to 10 are same, 11th is specific to Padartha Vijnana. Same 1 to 10 are applied for Rachna and Kriya, and same are in second year evaluation method for periodic assessment 1 to 9 and plus 1. So buying this, now it is clear that it is not mandatory. It is one of the assessment methods in periodic assessment. In survey, 85% say that it is mandatory and only 50% say it should be conducted at periodic assessment. So just for knowledge, in many Western countries, universities, it is conducted in final exams, and in our country, in MBBS and in BHMS, it is conducted during term exams. So there were questions about knowledge about OSCE and OSPE. 60% says they do not have any knowledge about it. So these questions are obvious, that what is OSCE or OSPE, how it is conducted, what is the standardized format, how it can be easily conducted, required time for a batch of 20 students, also how to manage various problems which were asked in the survey. My concern or my question is different. Can it be conducted in periodic assessment as mentioned in syllabus? If yes, how? Any guidelines? Just for example, already you might know that for one batch of 20 students, the required number of stations is 20, and it will take 2 to 4 hours time depending on the nature of station. OSCE and OSPE, it's different than what video of a single station we see on many social platforms. The next question in survey was related to topic. About 50% only conducted OSCE and OSPE, and they have included topics where OSCE is and OSPE is not mentioned as assessment in the syllabus. About 40% people says that. What it means? Teachers think there are many other topics where it can be conducted. So there is scope of improvement in syllabus. Also many think it is mandatory, and when and how it is not clear. So include out of syllabus completed topics. So there is scope of clear guidelines. That might also have resulted in including easy to conduct topics just to show it has been conducted. There is scope of standardized format. One question was what will be helpful. So most people suggested faculty training and a practical guideline. Be in touch, it's coming very soon. What was the ultimate aim? To get 100% yes to the last question about OSCE and OSPE asked in the survey. Also, to make OSCE and OSPE as a preferred choice of assessment among teachers. And to prepare standardized guidelines to answer all questions, leaving you behind with many questions. You will get a detailed survey report soon. One request, if you or anyone you know have answer for all these, please share, which will help all teachers. For me, it will help and there is no need to work further in this regard. Thank you for watching till the end. Link is in the description box. You can post your questions. I will try to find solutions and answer it.